the third series. Currently one from yesterday, of course, but in VR it's Sunday, but it's Sunday early, and we have the early Germans, the early German birds, being of course NiteNite, Lumin and Saltman, versus Shinku and Habibi, British and Soviets it is, versus OKW in Austria. NiteNite will be facing Habibi, bring in some sections where we have possibly the penals in the castle, I suppose, versus Saltman. As the Austria, of course, bring in MG42, there will be 2Kübel, I guess, versus the British indeed, and overall it is of course the IROTORIDORI, Habibi and Shinku, versus 2Kübel and 1Cup, being fellow Germans here, as the Germans as well, at least in the game 1, from the southern spawn. A chosen faction and spawn, I'd say, on the chosen map from the Chinese team. Third sections out, and we will have no UC, at least yet, but the M3 of course, an addition here to the Soviet arsenal, providing some decent sight and of course definitely gonna help with the bleed here. So it's always with some good repairs, especially with 2 engineers, but it seems Shinku will be heavily invested into more penals instead. Come on, already in the middle. Nice ready from him. Ready and steady. But Habibi is already very aggressive around the corner with the triple section here. In return though, NiteNite already up for the task with the push upon the fuel, being cut off though, so there won't be any ammunition for them. And not the best positioning here, Saltman and NiteNite. Kind of exposed here to the unit in the house. This may make it around the corner, but it's too late now. Don't have the flamethrower yet, as you may see upon, but probably very soon. There it is. Great. And that's the late you see here from Habibi. NiteNite with the Fox Grenadier. Might take him a while here. Getting something for the UC. No, UC of course not into the combat yet. Yes, Shinku will get the decap, possibly or not. Saltman's gonna make it into the cap area. Stop here. The sword from Shinku very nicely. In the meantime, we will be coming back. Nice coordination here. The engineers. Probably get some repairs upon capturing back the fuel, I'd say. So that's very nice for him. Oh, there's some medical supplies, of course, for NiteNite. So got the field medics for an addition to that one. So maybe the worst choice here, especially for Saltman. He's not gonna get any healing bunker yet, so really just playing with the medics from NiteNite, I guess. Or control here for the axis with the VPs, quite decent. Possibly behind here with the ammunition, but a little bit ahead in terms of fuel, I'd say. Yeah, just minor differences, and there's the Raketen. Very necessary for NiteNite, since there is indeed 2 light vehicles. It's somewhat grave danger, I'd say. Bring out the rifle grenade here. Doesn't have the ammunition. That also won't be happening. And with the 2-2, well, there is the upgrade, I guess. There is for the medic station. No response yet for the 2-2. So Penis have some decent damage and light armor with the SVTs. Let's get Saltman here from forcing base. Very effectively.
We have a mortar team available for deployment.
So far, with a great job here, always contesting around the other VP. Also, bring some decent presence here in the middle of the map. So from the rear as well, a lot here to the penals. So definitely it's gonna be need here some repairs, and have Shinku bring in ETRS penals, and it is in KVD of course as well for him. Meanwhile, NiteNite with the command counter, and yes, this is live. As it is in the title, I think, implying. Officers ready. Shinku of course. Very useful with the field propaganda artillery. Quite a discount. Also may apply some buffs to the infantry, I guess. So with his pistol, one of the very few pistol units in this game, is grenade as well. We're not realizing it was actually his grenade here. But you see other grenadiers coming in here for help. Yes.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Morgan Forestry. So far access with decent game, I'd say. And quite
enemy
well.
forces capturing supply sector.
The unit been lost so far, I think overall for all the players.
Scorched earth tactics are now at our disposal.
Trying, yes. I'm using the ammo, but so does Shinku, so want to be quite even. With a decent engagement here.
New anti-tank gun has arrived.
Nice damage. It's a really optimal engagement here for the sections here for BB. Out of the retreat, giving himself the manpower. Be the best choice for him.
You have orders for us?
And ETRS, if he's gonna come in yet again. Saltman realized, but now he is in grave danger. Kitten got the setup here to save him. The rotation from NiteNite. Saving here Saltman, he took the 2, but he may still die. It's coming in, but very close one. It's making it out in time. And wow. Sniper from Habibi. Oh, is not paying attention. He doesn't get it, but it's forced retreat with flare. Coordinated barrage from the league as well. Outside, Saltman still in. Some nice sandbagging and one grenade here. He had one the fuel for the defense. We're not gonna win that engagement now. So far with a really decent contestment. They're going for the VP or coming over here for the cutoff. It's gonna hurt again here the allies. Their fuel income.
Strafbat needs orders.
attack.
Officer
Ready
is
for
The enemy
NiteNite.
has taken our supply sector.
Too far away anymore to go for his P4.
under attack.
Well, coming in for Saltman. We also get some armor eventually, though I expect him to be going for
Manufacturing
the
capability has been increased.
Roomba, actually. Would be my guess. Still insecure about his decision in the doctrine, I guess. There's 80 Overwatch, so no heavy tanks. Maybe in grave danger of that ability.
The enemy is attempting to steal our
Especially the
sector.
Tiger in the castle.
They have our reach.
It's possible to get off some nice ramming or some healing satchel here around the corner. Just gonna come in from behind. Saltman is prepared for that play. Just predicting with his aiming senses here. Turn NiteNite. Need to deal with the sniper here. There's only one model here to the landmine.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Drop here with the Volksgrenadier. Coming in behind. Sniper though, won't be able to finish it off. In return though, a very decent cut off here. The allies return. And he's just gonna make it in time into the defense of the fuel. We have indeed the center already, though it's not the most
We have been
optimal
assigned fresh
timing already.
Panzergrenadiers.
Two's gonna die. It's very unfortunate. Saltman. I think Satchel T around the corner, that's somewhat a big loss for him, so I guess that's actually possibly the first unit being lost here into this match. It's gonna be Saltman tossing in some likely Heaper, I guess. Unless I'm somewhat mistaken, but I think it's kinda how it is. Didn't lose anything.
The enemy are determined, and we are down to 300 points.
And yeah, I guess. ISM3 was actually first unit for us. It's the second unit. More costly one for Saltman to use. Alright. About a minute away from his P4. They're prepared here with that Raketen. Regardless, losing the 2-2, Saltman is on his way forward, capping the ammunition yet again. And a decent EP advantage for the Axis so far. The Allies will make somewhat a comeback here into this one. Sniper exposed it again, nice flanking from NiteNite. Really having a good time here upon the sniper, making his way always around it, behind the unit, forcing the retreat here, and then pull it up with a decent push. But yeah, won't be as easy as it has been before now. There's center for the defense, with the UC also remaining to the game, and Shinku will be coming in. Some help here. Keep himself also put here for
Vehicles
pushing
and infantry
possibly
are
the
ready to
cutout
break
with
through
this.
enemy lines. A glider is ready to deliver a
Saltman
forward
is
headquarters
ready.
section and our capture point.
The MG
They're trying
for
to
that
take
one.
it.
Still off surround. We're gonna toss a grenade here in the mortar. Moving too close to the house. Struggling with that one. Not really making into the house here. I'm not sure what the plan is. I'm using the other house instead.
We have a new Panzer IV.
It's a shed here. successful here, pushing with the grenadier. Grenade at NiteNite, realizing too late. But yeah. ZX is still remaining here, the VP control.
A sector has been cut
And
off.
nice decap, he's not in danger. Gets out the suppression in the last moment. Finding
Enemy
himself
forces
from
are
getting
attempting to
wiped.
capture our territory.
The sniper's very exposed, he's aiming for you to get the sniper. Even with the misplay. Gets too busy microing his center around the map. Now there's the
We are
P4.
losing territory.
So need also the 6-pounder there to defend it. Yeah, huge loss here for Habibi. Losing in the sniper quite early. This graveyard. Didn't pay off yet in time, I'd say. So that's quite a casualty for him.
Anti-tank gun ready to do some damage.
And bringing Scobers in really decent army composition. Building a lot of Fox Grenadiers, from officer, Captain over. Sort of old type of unit being existent in the game. It's been acquiring, so it's very prepared for anything. Anytime. We also have Saltman, with a nice army composition, MG, double pack 40 mortar. It's also very ready for this one, bring in the Brumba.
Sturmpanzer 4 is reporting
Decent
for duty.
timing, I'd say, overall. Soviets behind right now in the army comp. It's the KB8 now. That's rather very late, I'd say. Ready for that one with the double pack 40. Also the double peanuts. The PTRS. If you're gonna struggle with the Grenadiers and the P-Gran with the G43. Let's see Tiger later from Saltman, would be an option. So we're playing it safe for now, just bringing in the Bomber really trying to chase the KB8 here. He actually gets scared of the Bomber. Ending 20 rounds. It's the infamous duel, the KB8 with the small gun here was the Bomber. Basically, may not deal any damage to each other or barely. But yeah, it's gonna stop the KV8 from pushing forward. Shot from Saltman, there's Pino. It's in grave danger. Get wiped almost with another shot here. Gets the wipe with the drone attack. What a play from Saltman. It's gonna hurt Shinku
Enemy artillery ready
quite a
to
lot.
fire.
And there's another wipe hit from the next
Enemy has
Pino.
killed another infantry
With the
squad.
help of his mortar, Shinku definitely here have some huge troubles now. Using some very precious infantry of himself.
Only 200 points remain. Double your efforts.
I want to bring in some conscripts, I guess, instead. 57 men. Quite some skill shots here from Saltman. Or I guess indirect water here really with a fortunate timing. He's aware of the danger here. His teammate really struggling with losing those units. Definitely in a very poor spot. Sending over some units to help him. Turns out keeps going and get bits of the KV8. And there's a lot of people around with the PTRS, but I will be going in for the dive. So we're trying to get off the snare. It's the 80 overwatch, so probably that's the plan, but Saltman is quite in the corner of the map. Might just get another wipe here. Or least behind. Also with another attack, I guess, but Grenadier will cash in another wipe for himself, so get help, turning out not as good as possibly. But another throw here from the allies, so they're looking good for the Axis, I'd say. Very comfy position to finish off the game, both in army composition, population and map control. And we have also radio silence from NiteNite. That's why his units are not present here on the minimap. Saltman. Getting left alone there. There's the snare. It's dangerous. So Overwatch is ready, so be really careful with that. Go things in the S85. Doesn't really want to go for the 34, so won't be any ramming around. Bombers. Bomber here from Saltman doing quite amazingly. Wipes 22 kills already. And just about 3 to 4 minutes. That's devastating. Coming around. Through the Catman. Nice angle here. For the KD8. There's the center. Straight away unit here from NiteNite. It's just the first one now. Just reloaded. Another over or something. Someone is also already ready for the middle. Not too far off maybe from Tiger or Panther. NiteNite's in for the Giga dive. Precious.
Our opponents are seizing the sector.
The 8 safety 80. Remains in the 8. Great misplay from his here. There's the skill planes. And one addition of that one, the ASO. Needs to greedy remaining. Targeted zone, using his pack 40. It could be a massive comeback here for the allies, of course.
Our brave infantry is dying.
Bring in another grenadier. So I'm just losing about 3 units in a short period of time here. Definitely very welcome here for the Chinese team. They were in dire need of something like this to make it back into the game, but can't be speed up to actually find themselves back into the game. They're very behind with the VPs. Somewhat need a miracle. Another huge throw here from the Axis. Not about to throw almost another Volksgrenadier. I guess Saltman may be about to bring the Tiger very soon here. Oh, also in need of some more manpower, of course. Return also lost himself some P-grams. Definitely losing quite the amount of units here. And the last engagement. Meantime, is the Firefly and spawner lined up. And with the miss, we're gonna save here. NiteNite before eventually in the Firefly. Another shot here. So very safe. Time. Went down to that. Only one pack gets pulled here. There's the snare from the sides. Pack to be pulled in. And with he's ready and jumping out, so supporting on the skill planes. Maybe that's an overkill, I guess. Secure here the kill for the Axis, of course. Oh, it's struggling too much. And yeah, NiteNite got the Saltman got the fuel for the Tiger. Just need to build some manpower forward. Back in the middle. Maybe actually not giving up. Pushing for the other side here. He's gonna make another attempt here. The center is the fast side here. Finally, Shinku bringing in a T-34 for contesting that area. We have the Tiger for Saltman and Poland. We're gonna deal with the cap. Fall back rounder. Right. During possibly the hill very soon here. Got the focus now. Very strongly upon the DPs to finish off the allies. For the SE-85. Another decent trade, I'd say, for the allies. Attack the wall here for NiteNite to rebuild. Meantime, Shinku is not gonna have too much trouble here, facing bringing in another before SE-85. We're also losing this 44 here apparently. Kill that mine or something. A decent army for Shinku. Definitely struggling. Attack. Attempt failing here from Saltman. Some more units. Relation from 20 is not very optimal with the Saltman. Of course, NiteNite a little bit behind here, but some decent salvage. So there's yet again radio silence from him. He's gonna come in strong with some big push here. P4 actually. P4 is pretty far back.
You are showing weakness. We are down to 75 points.
I need that unit here.
A squad of infantry has been killed. Death before retreat.
We're losing another penal. The Saltman. Now it's only 2 units left for him. There will be another T-34 coming in. I don't know how the Chinese team is supposed to make a comeback here. Into really with nothing left here after all. You can provide this later. That's the best you can do is, I guess, get Ato trying to finish off the Tiger. Make some of the play with that, without having any armor but the T-34 at least for now. ready to cover the middle.
Command squad on the field.
Is ready through the biggest possibly. As you see with the infiltration grenades. NiteNite is gonna live, but yeah. Somewhat allies manning into that game with Church Crocodile now. With barely anything left, but actually able here to neutralize the rebels, to remain into the game, so they have the time to bring new units here into the game. Shinku with a new commissar. Yeah, the church door here will be of great
Enemy causing
use.
trouble, trying to take
Oh,
one of our
baby.
points.
Meanwhile, NiteNite not too far off from another Command Panther. Here, Knight of that one. For dealing with the Crocodile. And there's gonna be the bunker here in the castle side for the defense. So yeah. It's about 1 minute
Ready to provide support.
for the access to hold about 2 minutes and hold the 2 VP dominance. Bring in the whip. About 30 minutes into the game. See the Command Panther now for NiteNite, so he's prepared. Armor battle now. 45 now. And the Crocodile. Let's see how close he goes to center. But yeah, indeed,
They're down to 50 points.
allies, we have the ATOs, so there's a chance of making the play. Shot and powerfulness on the center. Some more shots. Unfortunate. Just from some really nice connections here. We probably won't get the decap. Oh. Just aiming from direction here. Still coming in. We will be able here to decap the middle. Boomer for Saltman. Here from Habibi. Puts the allies into the game. And Shinku with an articulate is for the arc in the passes side. Using Saltman with the Tiger to come over. Seems the allied comeback is happening. A surprise, I guess, of another chat user. Again, another radio silence. It's really struggling with the armor from the allies. There's just the UC itself guarding the distance. And giving up here upon contesting, making the best decision. But they may die here in the middle.
We are losing supplies to the
And
enemy.
Saltman's coming in yet again.
We need to reestablish a supply line.
The allies. And we would have been best with another 8 as well. 31st being ready for something. Dealing with the Allies. I guess have to go have a decision here. Had to finish off the 6th bomber.
We're losing a capture point.
And now return. We'll be coming in for the IROTORIDORI.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Just wanna reach the trench here. Gets in. It's a play Nightman had to make to win the game.
Weapon crew lost.
And it's right. Eventually here. Just about from Saltman. Straight Saltman in the rail. Willing to ram those with the axes with the skill plates. Just I guess to win some time here, finishing off the game. And they're about to lose Ren, but they're also chasing for the kill. And the guy is about to come over for the other VP. Probably gonna be still in time here to save the respawn, and the officer is about to fall here. The truck. It's a tough loss for NiteNite, if so. Yes, here it goes. Go with the barrage. 0 kills here. 2 kills. It's maybe a section wipe too. Potentially. But yeah. In turn, Shinku's gonna make it around the corner. The bank is gonna satchel it, and there's gonna be triple EP cap here now coming in for the allies.
Frontier building has been lost.
Caddy from Shinku entirely built some lava. Really doing anything. Successfully betraying the East chasing down here. Missing the missed the 8 here. Yeah, there's no ram or anything. Not quiet. Sure about this one. Being lost here for the access, but I guess defense of the penal, I guess. So we'll bring Pioneer, capture back the VP. Access. Allies are already back in their lobby because we lost the game. It's the only thing they will go back to, but it's always chance of comeback in this game. Just don't stop believing. Chinese device of the team here. Eventually, we can always come back into it. So the only comeback they make is to the lobby. control they needed. No help to them, so in the pack here
Enemy
though.
has destroyed an anti-tank gun.
And in great danger. Makes it dark very loud. With the Firefly, definitely a huge threat for the Axis. Go for barrage, not doing too much here. And indeed, Firefly finishing off with support weapons from Saltman. So overall, the Axis quite ahead here, on volume. But Allies
Panzer
moving
Grenadiers
up to the
standing by.
task. Making great use of their units. Pack 40. Target weak point, I guess. 85's gonna live. Seems.
We are losing the sector.
Danger yet again. It's the A-2. But Shinku made himself around here into the VP, so regardless the capturement of the medal, it's not gonna win them the game here. There's the Saltman chasing for the wipe instead of trying to finish the game here with the VP in his hands, giving indeed Allies here no chance to come back into it. Come back into the middle. Maybe those seconds could have been the crucial ones here for ending the game, but it's gonna be the penal wipe instead for them. No, the capturement is coming in, but
MG42 team
about
is
10
ready
seconds
for action.
later, I guess it could have been. Control, but it's already able to decap. It's another A2. And we get the purple with it. There's a bullet into the capture zone as well. But he's gonna lose the grenadier. This is last hit free grenadier in the field. There it goes.
some
With a lot
radio
of
silence.
engineers. Set shot from behind. 80. It's not even would have got more penetration, I guess, with the PTLS. Probably aim for the Golfers here. Stands in some urgency. With Command Panther and NiteNite is just going to take. Oh, it could be the dead croc here. NiteNite realizes. Gets the crocodile. Good job here from NiteNite. And could hand them the win for him, I guess, in the comeback. Even with a lot of resources rebuilt, but now they have about 3 minutes to get in the combination. And time to finish off.
We've got our orders.
Dolphins being in cooldown with the brace. NiteNite seems to be not interested. So we finish off 85 life really low. Coming in. Voice going. It's another shot. Gets scared from the one shot. Firefly. Very scary vehicle here, I guess. Doesn't want to make the play. Finishing off with unit would have been very crucial. Instead in the P4 for the UC, but missing the shot. 12 barrage swords. It's the engineer. Nick about to get the Bofors. Because now they have to finish the game. But there's the crocodile and another Bofors. We gotta send them out the to the middle. Katie's also been used here. Cool alive as well. But we almost died to the roof. And coming in also with the capper for the hillside. I guess this is gonna be game. We may not be able to cap it back, I highly doubt it. UC's gonna come in.
The sector is at risk.
Little about to fall as well. It's game now. Hitting the crocodile, turning around the game. Again, the X is making the comeback of the
We have only
comeback.
10 points remaining.
Yeah, it's game, I'd say. They won't get their hands here again. Another VP in time, so congrats. Putting 2Kübel 1 cup without the Kübel taking in the win anyway. What a scam of a name, I'd say. I'm very disappointed. But anyways, where's my Kübels here? Not even one being made. But yeah. Strong early game here from the Axis, of course. 33 kills on the P4. Very good job here of NiteNite, keeping the P4 alive the entire game. Burfer definitely had a good impact. Yeah, Habibi was about to get another crocodile and all his resources would have been gone. You know. Yeah, you wasted it for the tournament, GER, so I'm gonna blame you for that. 46 kills for the Tiger. And in return though, not too much to tell for the allies. Caddy had a decent impact. That the 34 a new KV8 eventually. I guess for ensuring here the control over the castle side VP. Basically no infantry for Shinku, yeah. But somewhat still made a comeback into the match, I'd say. And overall stats-wise, Saltman with a great game, as you may see. Decent KD versus Peanuts, decent damage. NiteNite also with a great job against Habibi. Nice stats here for him. Overall, Allies really struggling. A lot of units. And yeah. Overall, really tough to come back from this. But somewhat they managed. Especially it's quite fascinating with the points held. They, even though losing so many units here, what time is it? And 33. Still remaining. The map control, like nothing has changed. Even the British player with more map control after that huge throw and losses from his teammate. So that's definitely impressive, I would say. Like, at least being able to bring in even the double VP control, having such a huge disadvantage. That's very impressive, yeah. In the end though, Axis managed to come back, even though so did the Allies. Maybe throwing his final units, and there goes the map control for them, and yeah. Axis cashing in the win at the very end here. Finishing off the series. As you may see here in the points out. But yeah, GG's will play to everyone, I would say. And Shinku with the huge misplay, somewhat with no units remaining into the game, somewhat having an impact. Definitely worth noting. The IROTORIDORI from the south side, Habibi and Tomcat, is now. One player being exchanged. Tomcat as the Oster in the castle, Habibi in the open as the OKW. Against the 2Kübel 1 Cup, we have them both as the Soviets. Saltman gonna face off this time against Tomcat, and we will have yet again Habibi versus NiteNite. He is Dorlomin being displayed, I guess. Coming in with the Kübel here early on was the Soviet being conscript, so it's, I guess, somewhat a decent choice after all. Saltman putting up some wiring, getting the script on the ammunition. Being very aggressive here, not capping anything. It's to have early on here some pressure on NiteNite. Dealing here decent damage, I guess. We'll just fall back very soon yet again to prepare for capture.
Task complete.
There's the out of cap here. Tomcat will be playing the strategic reserve. It's gonna be Assault Grenadiers. Interesting choice. I'm gonna find a response for that. Well, Habibi with the Grand Offensive, of course. And we will see maybe an ISU later on into the match.
Panzer Fusiliers reporting for action. Contact! Enemy infantry!
It's a good angle here for the conscript. Maybe also makes himself around. The Pioneer, though, there's another conscript that's coming in from behind. Some decent rear damage here. Fusiliers somewhat left without any action in the middle. This gets a decent engagement. Oh, gets a wipe here from NiteNite.
Fusiliers assigned to the front.
And we have another Fusilier coming in, so it's 3 Fusiliers already for Habibi. Quite a force. He's scared of as well. It's a block, let's say.
Supply half-track is in action.
Tomcat
Standing by
with the
for
triple
setting of
assault
command
grenadier,
post.
interesting choice. Some disengagements, I guess. He's sitting up. Yeah, decent map control. Oh, baby, in the open here.
Where's my fucking leg? Get low!
The enemy is taking our territory. Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Yeah. Looks like a decent start here for the Axis, I'd say. Chief Reserve did a great job overall. It's also in the ammunition temporarily.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
One's up as well. And still missing out for the Axis. But yeah, decent resource control. Allies ahead here with the VP count so far. But yeah, that may turn around quite quickly if Axis actually gets their hands on some maybe light vehicles or armor early on here upon the advantage. Yes, NiteNite about get maybe himself the AA, but he lacks the crew here for it, I'm afraid.
Guard rifle infantry squads can now be called to fight for the motherland.
Time Axis actually is straight away going for the tier 3 already. Don't have the tier 2 attack yet from the Osters. I need some more resources since some being spent here from tier 2 hitting the mine. Well placed here by Saltman, I guess. Probably gonna be a dead tier 2 here. That is gonna show up very soon after. Just go around here to finish off the 2.
We are losing territory.
There goes Saltman's Pioneer. Yeah, we have the guard. Not going for the kill. Interesting. He could have easily gotten that, was actually in range of the shot. But in the end, changing the decision here, letting the 2-2 to live.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Need from Saltman.
The enemy has cut off a sector.
Someone's gonna set up yet again.
MG
He's
squad
on range.
awaiting orders.
Right.
Yes, comrade.
Oh yes, but guess that's supposed to retreat here to Maxim. Nice usage here, of course. The grenades provided.
We are losing a sector.
And these are grenadiers. The DF NiteNite here with the landmine, but he's around. You can also sweep it off, I guess. Yeah, NiteNite not cancelling here. Ammunition being spent, I'm afraid. And 120 from Saltman. Actually not protected at all. The guard is coming in for it, for the defense. And we have the first orb already. Habibi, though he's lacking greatly here the ammunition for getting any upgrades.
Group are back to full strength.
Time also is not too far off anymore from the medium armor with the Tier 2 tag from Tomcat. Might want to bring the KWP4 out here.
Keep moving. Do not get
Put it on the run. The usage here from Saltman. The pull down. Yes, it's gonna be displayed as go mobile. It's really active. Put the door out of his. X is now of course in lead already with the VPs, so it's some decent resource advantage. I guess there won't be any light vehicle, at least for NiteNite. Let's bring in Maxims and this gun for support weapons for him.
Capturing our
Placing the
supplies.
grenade.
We have lost the motor crew.
And he's lost. It's unfortunate. Be able to destroy it or capture it, I guess, but yeah.
We have
Huge
an
map
isolated
map
sector.
control for the axis here. There's some cat with a lot of manpower, that's true. The reason for it is basically him not bringing any AT guns yet. It's gonna bring Ostwind.
Enemy forces are
He
securing
might
our
get
territory.
120 now. Every rocket shot here connecting. So, yeah, it's a nice choice, I guess, for having really medium tank around for defending the map control. It's not looking too great for the allies, I'm afraid. obviously behind. Really mistiming. Grenades here. One left actually. Decent damage here as well.
Target that infantry!
NiteNite definitely here with the double. This very prepared for the
Panzer
Ostwind.
deployed, awaiting orders. Group back to full strength.
I won't tell with many. You have to decide on that. But he's making ammo catch noise. We have the P4 as well from Habibi here. At least Saltman and NiteNite probably skipping the light vehicle, also getting out some armor eventually. He was just without the light vehicle, he's very struggling here with the map control. So maybe it would have been more wise to spend that fuel to have like a more decent map control, you know. Maxim will be lost here for NiteNite on top of this. Definitely the AA or the T70 can greatly help with like fencing off some units assaulting. So yeah, always the best. So get the right here from look at, so we're interested in the weapon. Yeah, I'm afraid there's not much the allies can do about it. Been missing the shots. It's pretty dang. It's gonna live. Very fortunate for him. Expensive unit to keep alive is very useful. No, actually, it's the other team has the faction pick for the next game.
Our points have fallen to 300.
Cat with a lot of manpower, that's true. Might wanna bring pack 40 or something. Just bring 2 of them easily. But then he wouldn't have much manpower left here. But yeah, he may also bring... he's gonna bring a Werfer now. Yeah, that's reasonable. Since it's not much for the allies to fence off, but a T-34 by now.
Prepared for action. Combat unit ready.
bring
orders.
another because he wants maybe a P4 or something.
Well done. We
In
have
addition.
forced the enemy down to. The enemy
But
is
yeah, as you
taking
can
our
see,
territory.
the force greatly depleted now. Just having a lot of manpower based upon, yeah. Not building any units, not making any units. Push here from NiteNite, coming up another max. It's also possibly he's attempted to grenade out of fading the bed.
Pioneers ready for assignment.
His peak runs are gonna be 80 here. As soon as she's well, it's king. Yeah, that's lost T-34 of course. Really something they can afford. It's the wipe here upon the engineer from Saltman. Mine though, to the defense.
Squad, fall back!
Tomcat also may want to bring the Tiger Ace already. It's somewhat far off CP wise, of course. It'll take a while to get it. She's ready. There it goes. Fortunately, not like the OKW, T-34 may not bounce my T-gun shells, so got the P4. So odds are very low once you make the misplay that you actually gonna make it out alive. Get lucky with that one. Unless there's a miss, and there's a lower probability for that. Then I guess. Saltman and NiteNite calling it a series, game 2, sorry, not a series, of course. And yeah. Overall, not that much to tell for the allies here. Lost a lot of units, I'm afraid. Well, I think the Axis barely lost anything. Decent kills for the Assault Grenadiers. So nice kills for the Obers. 29, 30 kills for the Fusiliers. Pretty impressive stats. And yeah, let's have a look at the overall stats. Indeed, Habibi with a great KD here versus, I guess, NiteNite. Also killing off a bunch of units from Saltman. Still having rather mismatch against Tomcat's Assault Grenadiers. In terms of DKD and yeah, army value wise. Allies very behind here. Losing some units and of course not having the map control with very late armor here with the T-34 meanwhile. Axis bringing in a lot of units, right? And thus course, the Axis taking the win here, as you may witness upon best resource advantage in Eindhoven. And we have Habibi as UKW and Tomcat yet again as the Austria versus Saltman and NiteNite yet again as the Soviets. It's 2Kübel, 1 Cup yet again in this series versus the IROTORIDORI. And I guess we won't see Assault Grenadiers another time.
Assembled and ready.
Meanwhile, straight away there's gonna be the Kübel and the Fox Grenadiers, so no more Fusiliers in this match. It's again with the allies, with the conscripts. Yes, not too much happening here for the allies at least. Grenadiers for Tomcat. We just pressing forward here with the map control. She fails here with the capture man. We departing too early here.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Little misplay sometimes happens in this game, I guess. He's gonna realize eventually. Tomcat with the Gren. But hardly outmatched here by Saltman. Not even gonna lose it here. Firepower, but or maybe he would have followed up, but I'm falling back.
Ready for assignment.
NiteNite, tough start. I'm just gonna show himself another combo. He's not gonna chase here for the kill. It's fortunate enough for him. Now where is the back cap? You realize, huh? Didn't I cap this? I guess not. And yeah. Okay, with no tech now, may get it in, I guess. So just the moment. Reaching for the manpower. Let's go with a decent map control here. It's in the flame instead. For the pioneers. Pretty good idea for Saltman to spend some landmine here.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
This merge. The flamethrower. Flanked from NiteNite here from the MG42. So I think so far not the best start for, not the worst start for the allies. Quite even game. And yeah, very well with the map control. Saltman, decent job here with getting in the fuel forward.
Bunker has been
we have
converted to an
tech coming in very
medical
late.
station.
Tomcat. Gonna be somewhat delayed 2-2 before him. And NiteNite will be also coming in for the fuel. X is heavily
We have
invested
been
here into
granted
the middle.
access to superior arms and soldiers.
Finish off Saltman's engineer here though, but he's gonna live right to his fortune here. It's Fallschirmjägers for Habibi in addition. And realizing this cube is about to fall. It's coming back for it. He's gonna live. It's definitely very helpful for them. With that detection
We're ready to move.
utility. There's even more Fallschirmjägers by now.
Orders complete.
Seems to be somewhat the meta for the Chinese as OKW. Bringing a lot of Fallschirmjägers into the tournament. It's gonna bring in the AA.
The enemy is
That's a
taking what
decent
we have
choice.
secured.
Man, bringing the T-70 here though in return. It's gonna dive the Kübel.
Supply sector
Should have went
under
forward,
attack.
I'd say, not for the Pioneer. It would have been a nice pick-off here for the AA. There wouldn't have been any resistance here for it. Just going to follow up with that.
Light
We
tank
actually
ready
lost the
for orders.
conscript. And there will be shots for NiteNite.
Taking fire! It is ours!
This one's gotta be the Raketen here. In the OKW. But Tomcat also ready to pack forward. Just in time for healing, of course, with the T-70 here. Get the Pioneer. It's gonna look. You know, it's one in grave danger, but 17 not too successful enough. On the target. 40 is ready now. Another shot here out. Yes. Very close one.
G43 rifles, interrogation training, and detection avoidance available to
Fox
all combat
defending the
infantry.
fuel.
Our
Great
infantry
success.
can now rush into the enemy line. The enemy is taking our territory.
And actually, I think Kübel and Carp are breaking the rule with following the nice doctrine. We'll see
enemy
if
has
they
broken our
shall be
supply
victorious in this one or not. So far, definitely the Axis with new doctrines into the match.
assigned fresh Panzergrenadiers.
No snare, I guess. Holy conscripts. Actually get the kill here, but there's not another connection. Efficiency already. Had 5 kills pretty dang, but might die now. Impact 14 missing the shot here. Very fortune of Saltman. Well, still the axes with small utility, I'd say. And then too low here for having any impact. And we have the 120 from Saltman.
Capturing supply sector. Setting up for the shots, the strafe here.
Maybe finally getting his upgrades for the Fallschirmjägers, I guess. Actually, the fuel here with the Raketten.
Run, comrades, run!
I'm not gonna connect even another shot though.
Commander abilities ready.
With a lot of damage. He's gonna die. Just a shot, I'm afraid. This is Saltman here with a lot of casualties to the light artillery barrage. This gun is about to fall as well. For both of them.
No enemy activity.
And yeah, X is a little bit behind now with the VPs, but NiteNite losing a lot of units, I'm afraid. So does Saltman. Of course, T70 is gonna live.
Standing by.
Yeah. He falls out as well. NiteNite gonna bring in some armor for himself. Now they will return. 85. And now we have the T-24. The Saltman will return with the T-70 being a little bit more pricey unit here.
T-34 ready for combat.
Active news helps a lot here. And he's using here another unit. Tomcat with the Brumba in return.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector. We have lost a pack gun.
From the run. Body back forward here. Okay, not most optimal shot here in return, but just finish off the entire guard squad here. Actually aiming for T-34.
New anti-tank gun has arrived.
What is gonna live? 42. We have to retreat though, but it's gonna belly in the sword here from Habibi. Parts of the map yet again.
Points remaining. Increase your efforts.
So, Saltman even have snares? No, he doesn't. So, yeah. Unfortunately, Tomcat doesn't know.
Power of the Soviet! Enemy HMP!
Target vehicle marking available.
Decent shot from the boom there. And yeah, Allies now on the 3-4 here in terms of VPs.
AT gun is ready for combat.
Yeah, NiteNite will be back at his side of the map for that.
ISU 152 tanks are now
decent shot
available
here
to
from
wreak
the
havoc on enemy
T-34.
fortifications. We now have
Mission
access to ISU
1042.
152 tanks.
Trying to destroy it. Nice sprint from Tomcat. Not too much, I'm afraid. And the sword from the coming in here. Everything here from Saltman and return.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Axis always from grenades. Nothing to underestimate. I guess Saltman just had to experience it. Saying like, it's elite infantry and another conscript.
This is our sector now.
With the snares, within that engagement here.
More of our troops have been lost.
And there falls the last conscript for Saltman.
We have 200 points remaining.
I'll show you.
Decent shot here. Top net.
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
Super chef!
Pack for the wall is ready. It'll be tough here for the T-34 to find any way piercing through it. Yes, so they will be coming in again for the VP of NiteNite. It's 120 so far. Not too bad here. At one. Just one kill. It's like Habibi's not even too interested here in getting the other VP. NiteNite. He's ready at the sword. We're gonna coming in for the 120 here.
Rocket launcher on the field.
Also about to cap the VP.
We have lost the mortar crew. We have an isolated sector. Our territory is falling into enemy hands. The sector has been cut off.
Caddy is ready for barrage. Actually, why I put it here? Very close. Or just gets captured by Tomcat. Saltman is gonna decrew yet again. So the back 40's following up. And we have the KT
Combat
Habibi in the middle.
engineers are standing by.
It's the shots to wipe another car. So at least we have possibly big tank, big win for the Axis, as far as he likes it. This shot, I'm about to lose this conscript here, I'm afraid. Oh, gonna live. It's very fortunate. Katie not with the two most ideal hits here to finish off the unit.
Your predecessor died a hero.
We are down to 100 points.
Incoming fire. Fight the trouble, engineers.
I like big tank regardless.
Engineers down.
I hope so does the rest of the choice.
We've lost the man. We are ready to go, comrade.
It's gonna be the S85. Saltman not really the biggest big tank enjoyer and believer, I guess. Gonna bring in
You
some
are showing weakness.
S85
We
before
are
us
down to 75 points.
to enjoy. Meanwhile, we have the KT roaming the fields with AOD. Is trying to aim here, predicting Tomcat getting closer, but Strafe to come in as well.
Victory is slipping from our grasp. We have only 50 points remaining.
Yeah, to be fair, so I have it's better than nothing, I guess.
We are losing
There's another
supplies
pack
to the enemy.
floating behind.
Supply lines are being cut.
It's a T-34. It's the snare for the T-70 to
We
down.
have been reduced to 25 points. Failure is not
I guess
rewarded.
it's game.
Drones incoming.
Batman
We are losing
Falling in.
territory.
trying his best, but didn't work out for him.
Incoming fire.
What was the last attempt here to turn around the game, Thomas? Yes. Never mind. I very hope so, you never mind. What is he supposed to do? Just surrender, I guess. According to Thomas. Okay, great. So, I guess we have a look at the stats. Great stats here for the Axis, of course. Lots of kills for the Fallschirmjägers with the Valiant Assault. And he is pretty well as well, especially the Brumba with a lot of wipes. Not too much to show, I'm afraid. For the Soviets, though. There's some good kills upon the 85. Yeah, overall, though, I guess Allies doing better than the last game. KDs are not as bad. Definitely some improvement here, especially for Saltman versus the Grenadiers. Well, NiteNite, yet again not having the best time, but better than last time. It is anyway. But yeah, overall, army value-wise, LA's sadly very behind. At latest, when the armor comes out, and that's also yet again based upon the points held here. Axis with the resource advantage for most of the game. Allies start a little bit with the VP advantage, but yeah, that's not paying out too well for them.